Hey guys, welcome to another Fitness Friday. So today we are talking all about water. I know half of you just want to pause right now and go to another page, but trust me, water can be your biggest ally in any kind of health journey, whether you're trying to lose weight, whether you're just trying to maintain, or whether you're trying to just improve some healthy aspects of your life. So the thing about water is so many times I hear people say, oh, I have headaches or I'm just really tired and sluggish all the time. A lot of time it's because we're dehydrated. Not always. And if you're having any kind of medical issue, you should always check with your doctor first, of course. But a lot of these can be remedied with water. I would say I'll be the first one to hold my hand up and say I don't get near enough water in my diet that I need to. So I'm challenging myself this summer to up my water intake and to really get hydrated. So I know water is boring. It's a lot of times you don't really want it. Now I do want it when I'm working out, and now the weather's changing and it's getting warmer outside and we're approaching summer. Yeah, I do tend to reach for water more than I do in the wintertime, but I'm gonna give you some awesome tips to stay hydrated, to encourage your family to stay hydrated, and we'll all be really hydrated. All right, so the first thing I'm gonna talk about is water bottles. You should always carry a water bottle with you. There is a myriad of choices out there, from glass water bottles to aluminum water bottles to Nalgene's. There's so many different kinds. I know so many people don't like the water bottles where the Nalgene's where you screw off the top and you drink out of the top and it gets everywhere and everything. So great. We have ones like this. It's a New Balance one. You can flip the top over. You have a little straw in here. You flip it back over. You can attach it to your belt if you're hiking, or a backpack if it's for your kids. So this is a really good option, something like this. If you don't like that and you don't want to deal with sucking on a straw, they have little flip cap ones, and you have a smaller little opening. Again, this is by Nalgene. And then they even have really awesome options now with carbon filters in the top. Here's one by Clearbrook. It has a flip top that you can use, but inside, once you open it, it has a carbon filter. So if you're going camping, if you are going hiking, you can go to lake water, river water, take it in here. I know it's kind of still to think about it, but it will literally filter out all the impurities and you're left with nice clean water. So there are even options like this. If you're sitting at a desk all day and you don't want to be drinking out of a water bottle, I know I'm kind of weird about that. Sometimes I'm like, oh, well, if I'm eating dinner, or if I'm sitting at my desk working on a computer or something, I don't want to just be drinking out of a big water bottle. I've recently purchased this actually from Starbucks. This is just an aluminum reusable cup. It is, because it's aluminum, it's the thermal cup, so you can put water in here, last all day, sip it through a straw, which is going to allow you to drink a lot more water a lot more quickly. So that's also a good option. It's also good for the environment. So one of the greatest ways to stay hydrated this summer with all these fun, fancy spa waters. Yes, you can buy fruit infused waters at the grocery store, but they cost a lot of money and it's really super easy to make at home. It's something you can get your kids involved in, or just something for you and your significant other to stay hydrated, and it's just delicious. So find a nice little fancy pitcher. This one is, I think I actually got this one from Starbucks a while back. Fill it up with some water, and then you're just gonna take your favorite citrus fruits. I've got 1 lemon, 1 lime, half a grapefruit. Now with the grapefruit, you're gonna wanna cut that in half, cut the rings in half because they get a little big. You're just gonna put these right in your water. Lemons go in, the lime goes in. Let me grab a little spoon here. Pasta stir, whatever you got, and just dump that in, just like that. Then you're just gonna take a handful of mint. You're not even gonna chop it, you're just gonna take a big handful, maybe about a 1/4 cup, and you're just gonna dump that right in. Again, stirring it all the way down to the base of your water. You're gonna put your cap back on, you're gonna throw it in the refrigerator. In about 30 to 45 minutes, you're gonna have awesome infused water. You can use this fruit in here for up to 4 to 5 days. It will start to break down after a while, so as you drink this water, just refill it up, keep it in your refrigerator. You've always got delicious, refreshing water that's full of electrolytes, vitamin C, all that good stuff, plus it's delicious. So now that you've made your delicious spa water, you've got your water bottle, and you are ready to get hydrated, how are you gonna keep track of all of this water intake? Most people are always curious about how much you should drink. I mean, yes, it is possible to drink too much water. It is very, very rare that that can happen. And really, for that to affect you in a bad way, you're going to have to get really unbalanced in your hydration versus your electrolytes. It's a lot of science that we're not going to get into today. So you want to drink as much as you possibly can. A good rule of thumb is to take your weight and divide it in half and drink that amount of ounces a day. So get out your Google calculators and calculate how many ounces you should be intaking a day and shoot for that. Now, if you want to go over that, that's awesome, because some days you're just not going to always hit it. So one of the ways that you can track this is in a really cool app, which I'm going to put right here. It's called Waterlogged. It's available at the App Store. You can get it for different kinds of phones. And basically, it's literally a app to log how much water you're taking. You can put alarms on your phone. You can do all kinds of things that are going to help you keep track and keep on track with your water. One last little tip, which is my favorite, because I don't know if you guys know, but I have quite a love affair with watermelon. So you're gonna take an ice tray, just something really simple that you get at the grocery store. And then you're gonna take, some watermelon. I like to buy the boxed watermelon because it's already all nice and chopped for me. And then you're simply going to take the watermelon, a little bit of water, maybe, a couple tablespoons, throw it in your blender, make it a puree, put it in your ice cube tray, put it in the refrigerator, and then once it freezes, you're gonna undo the ice, put it in your water bottle with your water, and as those ice cubes melt, you're gonna have this awesome Once the ice cubes melt, you're gonna have an awesome watermelon infused water. Watermelon is so good to flush the body of extra sodium. If you're ever feeling bloated, watermelon is a really, really good option. Last but most certainly not least, if you just cannot get water in any way, you hate it, it makes you just can't do it, the only other option is some herbal teas. One of the favorites in our household is the Tazo Passion Tea. They also have this at Starbucks. If you're feeling maybe a little, not lazy, but you want to sleep in a little, you can also go get that there. Herbal teas are great because they don't have caffeine in them. Caffeine is a dehydrant, so you don't want to use teas with caffeine in them if you're trying to get your water in your body. So this is another good way to get some flavor in. But let's try the spot water first. I promise you'll like it. So that's it. Those are all my tips and tricks for staying hydrated this summer. Water can be fun and interesting, and there's so many fun things you can do with it. So leave in the comments below, what do? Do you have apps, games, different recipes for infused waters? I would love to know what you guys are doing. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe. All the information is down in the down bar for the blog, Hannah and I's Twitter and Facebook. As always, have a wonderful, beautiful, awesome Friday, and we will see you on Wednesday. Bye, guys.